The gentlelady yields. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Weber, for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. McKnight, I'm going to come to you. In your written testimony, you note that the U.S. has a critical need to implement systems that allow the U.S. to monitor and respond to biological threats to our way of life. When implementing biological intelligence capabilities and a deployable biothreat radar, how do we ensure that those systems are not compromised by adversarial nations? So are they going to have enough technology to get into those, bring them down potentially? Thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that this is a really important question, and thank you for asking it. There are 3 layers to how to think about it. First and foremost, the reason to build our own sovereign capabilities versus relying on only on cooperation, which we should do to get data from others, is that we can control the end-to-end systems, the chain of custody of data, just like we do in other domains with Five Eyes or with NATO or with our allies. So part of owning your own detection capabilities is being able to secure it. I think the second piece of that is collecting enough data that you know and understand when there are anomalies. Today, even our current systems are much more easily corrupted in the sense that we don't have a lot of baseline data to understand where changes are. This is a lesson that we've learned from cybersecurity over and over again. And I think the last piece of this question around how do we make sure that these systems are secure is truly treating it. When we were early on developing the concept of biological intelligence, BioInt, it was a set of former advisors from the national security community in different places that said, this is like the technical collection discipline for bio, like we have signals intelligence or measurement in signals intelligence or imagery intelligence, and then so you treat it with the same care that you do other collection domains. And when you do those things, we've built many, many years of infrastructure to secure the data and collection.
Yeah, and that's the business you're in, and I know you're good at it. But I'm thinking, in addition, given the number of scientific experts working in U.S. universities and laboratories from countries outside the U.S., how do we safeguard this research from bad actors? What are the clues? What are the notes? What do you have put in place so that you can track those very people that may be here with not good intentions? Your thoughts?
So certainly that piece of it is not mine, but I spent a number of years as a Marine Corps intelligence officer. I think 2 things. An inability to analyze a problem is worse when there's gray area. So the more information we have, in this case biological intelligence, is additive to the second piece, which is we absolutely need an effort, which starts with what Dr. Penn was talking about, training of good scientists who are sitting next to people who might be doing things that are not correct, all the way through to integrating with other sources of law enforcement and intelligence to make sure that we are staying ahead of people who might seek to do ill. We have to do that domestically, but the bigger issue, the big missing gap, is that we recognize, because biology doesn't have borders, that this activity is going to take place outside of our country, and we need I would say, 100x plus increased investment in time and attention, and certainly, yes, resources to ensure we are looking outside our borders for threats as they develop.
So have you, given the concern that AI-enabled bio-threats could diminish our system or render medical countermeasures absolutely obsolete, because I don't know, this stuff, as you know, goes so quickly, things just keep going faster and faster. Early detection is what's needed, it's essential, and we have to have it to stay safe. Have you seen, I know you were in the Marine, how long were you in the Marines?
5 years active duty, but 17 in the reserves.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Have you seen the Trump administration actually engaged to be able to prevent an AI-enabled biothreat from ever occurring, or is that a possibility? Is there a way to prevent it from ever occurring, and what's the Trump administration doing?
My general position on biothreats of the future is that it is much more like cyber. They will occur. And so we need to be able to do what you are saying, rapid detection all the way through to rapid countermeasure development. The Trump administration building on previous efforts and frameworks, has launched this concept of biothreat radar and has asked for funding for HHS CDC to reallocate towards expanding detection programs. The State Department is also doing the same thing under the moniker of biothreat radar.
I appreciate that, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Gentlemen,